Good day, traders. It is Tuesday. Turnaround Tuesday, they used to call it back in the day. Like I said, I've been trading since 2001, May 6th, I believe, 2001. It was the first week in May I started trading. And I first started trading gasoline options, and then I traded corn and wheat and soybeans, which led me into the NASDAQ, the S&P, all those wonderful things. And of course, I traded currency for a while too. Pound dollar, Great British pound against the US dollar. I didn't trade the CAD too much, the Canadian dollar against the US dollar. It would move though. It would move. So anyway, let's look at the charts for today. Let's draw a couple lines on the charts. Right here, see? Is it perfect? Fuck no. But it's close enough if you ask me. It's close enough. Yes. And just take that down like this. See? Boom. There's the divergence. Would have sold it there and down it went. It would have been good. There was also lots of trades on the 1 minute too. Let's go look at the 1 minute. Let's take the auto scroll off. Maybe make it smaller. There we go. So up here, we got to remove this just to make it look right. Put this there, and this right on there, see? So you could have traded this on the 1 minute and the 5 minute, okay? We're now looking at the 1 minute. So we had a high and a higher high right here, okay? Which is, it's longer because I was trading on, I was looking at the 5 minute. Now we're looking at the 1 minute, so it's from here, right here to right here, okay, and right here to right here. It's divergence, and you would have sold it, and down it would have went. You could have did a quick little scalp in 2 or 3 minutes for about 30 points, okay? And then you could have, traded on the 5 minute as well and did some other trades. You have some more trades down here. Okay, we have hidden divergence right here. So it went like this. This is on the 1 minute, okay? And this is hidden divergence, see? See how everything just falls into play over and over and over again? If you've watched my channel, you'll see that it does. And you don't have to change all these things up. Just need to put on the 5 EMA and the 7 EMA. The 5 EMA is, what is it? Shift 1, I believe. Here's the 5. No, it's 0. It's 0. Okay. But the 7 is the one. Yeah, the 7 is the shift 1. Okay? So you have the 7 EMA, and then you have the 5 EMA, and and that's it. And this is all you have. And I have of course, my whole numbers and my in-between 100 numbers, 24,900, then 950, then 2,500 up here. See, they mark every 50 points, okay? And yeah, and that's it. That and the 2 moving averages, that's all you need. When the 5 is below the 7, you look for sells. When the 5 is above the 7, like over here, you look for buys. That's it. It's so fucking simple, right? It is. If you take time to study your charts and you use certain tools, so these are the tools I use, right, to get into trades. And I have, what would you call it? Like a almost fail less. It hardly ever fails, okay? because you're using things for guides that will guide you to do the right thing at the right time. It will not fuck you up. So you're always having that 5 on the chart, and if it's below the pink line, you cannot buy. Well, you can, but you might lose. Okay? So if you don't want to lose, you can't buy when the 5's below the 7. When the 7 is above the 5, you can't sell. See? But it has to be with certain points too, like over here. See, it went sideways. That's when you should not trade, when it goes sideways. Okay? But the whole trade I was looking for is a continuation of this trend down. And that's what we got right here, because the 5 came back and crossed back down, and you would have sold it right there, and down it fucking goes. Okay, here's another one right here. You know, you had a low and a lower low right here, ding, ding. And if you bought here, well, it didn't, it didn't go too far. Instead, they sold it right back down. As soon as they sold it right back down, you would have got out of the trade, because everything isn't lining up now. You see what I mean? It lined up right here to sell it. It lined up right here to sell it. And here, it did not line up to buy it. It did, but you would have to get the fuck out real quick, especially when this one came and closed lower and clobbered right down and clobbered you out of the trade. So that's the whole thing to trading from what I've gathered over the years. It's very simple. It's very stupid. It's so simple, stupid. It isn't funny. You just go by those few little rules I explained to you, and every day you'll make money. Or at least, not every trade you'll make money. There's going to be losers. Like right here, if you bought right here and you got out here, well, that would have been a loser. Here's another one. If you bought in here and you got out here, it would have been another loser. So you got your winners. This is a winner. Needs to be bigger than your losers. Okay? Winner, big winner, right? Little loser right here. So you can't be afraid to trade. Okay? Because if you're afraid to trade, then you're probably going to do the wrong thing and not do the right thing at the right time, and you're going to lose money. So you got to be strong. You got to have strength. It's like a boxer going, oh, I gotta go. This guy just fucking broke my nose and fucking made me bleed, but I gotta go back in there. Because if I don't go back in there, I'm gonna fucking lose for the day. You see what I'm saying? Are you listening to me? It's the same thing in trading. If you go into a trade and you lose that trade, and another thing sets up, another trade setup happens after that, you can't be afraid. If it all looks right, you got to get in and do the trade. Because then you'll recover the loss that you just had, and you'll get a winning trade, and you'll make money. You'll get back the losses, and then you'll make profit. That's what it's all about. In trading, you cannot win all the trades. There's losers, and when you gotta, pull up your pants and away you go. Put on your big boy pants and get in the trade, and that's it. And don't finger fuck around, and that's it. And that's how you win. But in all honesty, you know what you really need to do is this. You need to trade on the open. Okay? You need to trade like right in here. And the ideal trade of the day today was right up here. We had a double top. It's right up here. Here's the bottom of where it was. That's it. That's it. Boom. Sell right in here. And look, it went down how much? Fuck. Way up here, see? 238 points, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best time to trade. It's the crazy time to trade because it's close to the open, right? But it's the time to trade. If you try and trade at 2 in the afternoon and 3 in the afternoon, you're going to hit sideways fucking, you know, situations. It's not as predictable when you try and trade way after the fucking fact. And that's what the point I'm trying to get across here is you got to do the right thing at the right time. Meaning if you're selling, the 5 must be below the 7. Okay? If you're buying, the 5 must be above the 7. Right? There's 2 rules. And you got to trade at the right time, close to the open or just after. Don't trade that, and you know, don't trade all fucking day long, because a lot of times people will give back what they made in profits. You got to hold on to that money. And how do you do it? You do the first couple of trades a day, or, you know, if you had a loser, then a winner, or if you had 2 winners and a loser, or whatever the case may be, you gotta keep trading until you've made that profit. And the closer you get it done is the faster you can shut off your computer or just leave your computer and go out for the day. Say you do a trade and you finish at, like, say 10 minutes after 9. Well, just go and enjoy your day, man. Don't trade all day, because you'll probably give it back. So that's the key to trading, is when all else fails, go by the rules. And the rule here that I use is the 5 and the 7. And of course, the whole numbers too. I pay attention to those too. That's what you got to do. That's how you win every day, or most days, not every day. But end result, net result, you know, you could have a losing day that turns into a winning day. You got to do what you got to do. I hope you enjoyed my pep talk today. Yeah, we had a few setups, as I showed you, and they would have been winners. I never traded today. I was too busy here with the PSW, and the nurse came by. Her name is Kylie. She came by and helped me today, and yeah, they got me on all these fucking pills now. They got me by the balls now. 8 fucking pills. I'm taking 8 fucking pills. I hate pills, but you know, I've learned lately that I just gotta do it, because even though I know that if I stop taking them, I'll get really sick. I know that. So I gotta keep taking them. So my mom, she took 6 pills a day for 30 years, man. And it kept her going. Or did it keep her going? I don't know. But all I know is she kept going. So I can't keep going with my attitude towards pills. I take them now, and that's all there is to it. I take fucking 8 of them a day, and I'm hoping to reduce it. We'll see. But yeah, what can we do? Had a stroke, and this is what I have to do now. And I'm still not really trading. I'm marking out the charts and showing you where the trades were and stuff, but I'm still not trading myself. I'm still not back to trading yet. I want to be able to walk more and be more coherent, whatever, to trade. So anyway, I want to thank you for listening today, and thank you for watching, and good luck and good trading.